might go into something you haven't talked about yet, but I know you're working on another MMO currently, and then everything that you've done with World of Warcraft. Where do you think the future of MMOs are going? Because you're defining that genre in many ways.
Well, we think that the whole MMO genre is really still near at the beginning. There's still a lot more that I think we can do in terms of creating a very social game experience, I think really it comes down to player interaction and deepening player interaction and player connection to each other as they're playing the games.
Yeah.
And obviously we've learned a lot running World of Warcraft, and we want to apply a lot of those lessons to our future efforts.
Interesting.
That's good.
I had a personal question just from you. Like, what goes into planning a big announcement like this? Like, I know there has to be a team of people that work with you to make this happen. Tell me about that.
Well, I guess that's something we've also had a lot of experience to. We learned a lot the last 3 BlizzCons.
Right.
And we ran into certain issues in terms of scaling the show up, and a lot of those learnings and experience, we're able to carry forward because we got the same people planning it every year.
Right.
And in terms of coordinated worldwide announcement, you've got your PR, your marketing, your development teams, all of these people coordinating, what we want to show, how much we want to reveal. You guys know we don't reveal everything all at once. Got to keep you guys wanting a little bit more.
Right.
Exactly.
We also have to be careful what we announce because obviously we try not to announce things that might change.
Right.
Although that's not always the case, and for us the game design really comes first. So if we do announce something, that doesn't necessarily lock us in.
Right.
We'll still change it if we think it's going to improve the game. Although, we try not to do that because it's not really fun for us to go back and explain all the reasons why.
But the games are always good, and that's why the fans are willing to wait. And I know at the bottom of the hour, we're going to have the World of Warcraft preview panel, which is going to give you guys a lot more information on what you can expect from World of Warcraft Cataclysm. I have another Twitter question for you now, though, Mike. This one comes from Solid Python. He says, I understand the band. You're in a band, ETC Level 80, and let's talk a bit about what the new song is going to be. You guys have a new song, apparently. You may premiere tomorrow night?
Well, I guess I'll just tell you, we don't have a new song this year.
Oh, really?
We actually have a new song, but we decided to hold it.
Gotcha.
Hold it, really?
Because frankly, we don't want to upstage Ozzy.
Oh.
We're a little concerned, that our new song is so good. No, I'm just kidding.
How many performances do you guys do a year?
I'm just kidding. Ozzy, I heard Ozzy's band doing the sound check last night, and they sound so incredible.
But you guys are, you'll be the opening act?
We're just honored to be sharing the same stage for a short time.
That's right, because I remember the first BlizzCon you opened for Offspring, and now you guys will be opening for Ozzy Osbourne. Is that sort of a dream for you?
Oh, total dream. Absolutely.
That's awesome. All right, well, Mike, we can't wait to hear more about what Blizzard has coming up in the future. Now, last year, you were nice enough to actually invite us into your office at Blizzard to show people behind the scenes of what it was like to work at Blizzard and be Mike. And let's take a look now at behind the scenes at Blizzard with Mike.
Hello, I'm Mike Morhaime, CEO and co-founder of Blizzard Entertainment, and welcome to my office. Right here is a view of the whole company, what the company looked like in 1993, and then down here is what the company looked like when we were working on StarCraft in 1997. This was our very first game, RPM Racing. You probably never heard of it, and that's okay, because really you were better off waiting for the sequel, which was Rock and Roll Racing. Much better game, combat racing, actually really fun game. Over here we have a collection of our games throughout the years, of course sorted by franchise, Diablo games, StarCraft games, Warcraft games, all of our battle chests throughout the years. Here's a complete set of World of Warcraft credit cards, so if you want to show the world when you're buying stuff that you love World of Warcraft, you can be like me and carry a World of Warcraft credit card. Of course, you guys all know this is the sword that Arthas uses as the Lich King. So this right here is an orc on wolfback, actually sculpted by Weta, the guys who did all the special effects for Lord of the Rings. Believe it or not, this is actually a miniature of a 12-foot bronze statue that we're having made that's going to go right out in the courtyard, center courtyard of our new campus in Irvine. This is probably the coolest award that I've ever received. This is the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences highest honor, Hall of Fame award that I just received this year. These are our service awards. Actually, if you've been with Blizzard for 5 years, we give you a sword. After 10 years, we give you a shield. And after 15 years, you get a ring. So there's my ring. I don't know what we're going to give it 20 years, but it'll be something cool. To get my $10,000 to start the company, I actually borrowed $15,000 from my grandmother. So she loaned the money to me interest-free. I took $5,000, I put it in the bank and lived off of it for a while. And the rest, you know, we used to fund the company. And then up here is a congratulatory card. Dear Mike, you have almost everything you need to make your new venture a success: brains, talent, and determination. This card supplies the rest. A warm wish for good luck. Love always. We know you'll do well. All the best wishes. Mom and Dad, we're very proud of you. February 1991. So that was a quick tour of my office. I hope you enjoyed it. And I just want to say thank you to all of you watching this over DirecTV. Hope you're enjoying BlizzCon.
All right, that was Mike at his office. We are back, joined again by Mike. So Mike, tell us a bit about what your BlizzCon experience is like for today and tomorrow. You did the opening ceremonies. The pressure is off a little bit now. I know we sometimes see you at night at the hotels, hanging out, talking to the fans. What is BlizzCon like for you?
It's a lot of fun for us. You know, we spend most of our time at our office developing the games. It's not very interactive. You know, running an online game, everybody else is at their house, you know, playing the game, and so you don't really get large groups of people together very often, and certainly we don't have the opportunity to interact with the players. And here we have some of our most passionate players that are just hungry for information about what we're doing. So that's a lot of it. That's really exciting for us. The opening, so now that that's over, I'll head off and I'll talk to various press. We have press in from around the world here at BlizzCon, looking around to see what Blizzard's doing. Really looking forward to the costume contests. Those are always a big highlight. I actually like to bring in my camera and take a whole bunch of pictures myself for my personal photograph collection.
That's right. You put them up on Facebook?
Yeah. And let's see, tomorrow we'll get ready for the closing night concert. You know, that's a big deal for us and the rest of the guys in Level 80.
Get that bass out, get ready, get the fingers warmed up, right?
Well,
are we going to see you do a number together with Ozzy potentially?
I don't think you'll see that, no.
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
I think they'll be just fine without us.
All right.
But it's a big deal for us. I mean, something that I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Now, BlizzCon is so big this year, you know, more people than ever before, another hall. What is your vision for the future of BlizzCon? I mean, what it looks like next year, years beyond? You've done worldwide invitationals before, internationally, BlizzCon here. What do you think?
That's a really good question, you know, because we have this dilemma. We know that there are a lot more people that would like to come to BlizzCon than we can really accommodate, and so we're kind of pushing the limits already of what this venue can offer. So I think that, you know, really as soon as this BlizzCon is over, we'll go back to the office and we'll start talking about, okay, you know, what form do we want BlizzCon to take? Do we keep it in Anaheim? Do we, you know, want to look at other venues elsewhere? And then we'll let people know. But I think we've got some decisions to make.
Exactly.
So just quickly, looking back over all the games that you've done from the very beginning, is there one that's more special than another to you?
You know, I'm really, I have a soft place in my heart for StarCraft.
Yeah.
Love StarCraft. It's one of my favorite Blizzard games. The development process of that, you know, you had the entire team working very hard, you know, for quite a long time. We had an 8-month crunch on StarCraft, but during those 8 months, I really felt like the entire team was sort of in the zone. Working incredibly long hours, but really efficiently, and really working together, gelling as a team, and so proud of, you know, what we ended up with, you know, with that game, and people are still playing it 10 years later.
Amazing durability.
Yeah, I would pick StarCraft.
I don't know if you know this or not, but while we're here at BlizzCon, IGN is counting down their top 10